Whoa, hello everybody. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Nut City, Avo. Avo, what possessed you to say that today? My internet has been out all week, but luckily I just switched to my new modem and it's been flawless so far. Bro, I swear to God, modems are actually big scams. I don't know why. They just are, bro. Every company seems to have like poop modems. Actually, I don't know about you guys in the States, but here in Canada, at least I don't know anywhere else maybe it's just Ontario, I have no idea. But most providers actually lock you into their modems. You can't use other modems. Yeah, DM me on Discord. For sure, Yoshi. Sounds good. I can tell this is a personal build by how premium it is. The KBD67, actually, the one we're building today is actually one of the nicer models. Here, I'll show you guys here in a second. But how are you guys doing? Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I had to move around some stream dates because some shipments are still a little bit delayed. But also, I'm going to a sleep study tomorrow. G-Pro, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude.
Alex, my fave keep streamer.
Ooh,
hope you're doing well. Fair skin.
Man, I'm gonna try doing well. I'm a little nervous for tomorrow, but other than that, I'm doing really good, dude. How are you doing, G-Pro? Thank you so much for 3 months of being here, bro. I always bought my modem from Amazon and called them and say I got a replacement and read the MAC address. You can do that? Juicebox, how you doing, dude? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty positive you're not allowed to swap out your modem here in Canada. Like, or not even not allowed, just can't. But USPS didn't deliver my package to the right mailbox and I'm stressed out trying to figure out what's going on. Dude, that's fucking annoying. Did they say they delivered it, or is it just one of those situations where it's like, I don't know. I don't even know, dude. It's a shitty situation, to tell you that much. Thank you, Avo. Hello, guys. Hello. Any suggestions for a 75% 150 or below in stock? Ooh, in stock, I'm not too sure of. Honestly, I'm not too sure what's in stock for 75 other than Keychron. Maybe Keychron? Maybe Keychron. Hi, Keyboard. How you doing, dude? Went to a viewing at a funeral for my cuz. Had a lot of catching up with a number of family members. It was nice. Hey, at least, dude, my condolences, but at least like you got some quality time with the family and stuff like that too. That's huge. Portico 75. Oh yeah, actually I have a Portico 75 I haven't built yet. Yeah, I'd say the Keychron stuff. That's as much as I know. You should make your own keyboard. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The thoughts cross my mind, but I am not knowledgeable in that situation at all. I'm not gonna lie. Frischers, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Big hugs to you as well, man. Yeah, but I'm going to a sleep study tomorrow to see if I have sleep apnea. I don't know why I'm so nervous about it. Not dealing the unicorn. I'm trying to change it up. I told myself, this is what I told myself. I'd swap out my keyboard. Like, if there's keyboards I like, one a week. I was trying to swap it out like every 2 or 3 days, but I'm trying to go for like one keyboard a week. Trying to like just swap it up, change it up on my desk. I want to finish up maybe 1 or 2 more days with the Sonnet, and then I'm thinking about going to the AL6. I might swap to that for like a few days, maybe back to the Unicorn after that. So trying my best to keep the desk fresh. Okay, so Tree Finger, what they're gonna do, I don't know though, because like I'm just going for the first time ever, so I don't know if this is like for every sleep test possible. What apparently they're gonna do is they're gonna, I think, hook some sensors to me or something like that. I just fall asleep in a room, they watch me. Kind of fucking creepy, I guess, but that's what's pretty much gonna happen, and then they determine whether or not like I need a CPAP device or anything like that. So interesting stuff. And thank you so much for the tier 1.
Chef's kiss.
I really like Future Funk too. So Future Funk's kind of living on my desk right now. You know, getting into gaming, so going to be gifting him one of my keys to go along with the computer. Oh, that's really cute, dude. That's really cute. I would be worried I couldn't fall asleep. That's also what's on my mind, Jennifer. Like, I literally am like, what if I can't sleep? Then this is all a waste of time. They didn't offer me an at-home study one. I'm thinking if something happens tomorrow, I can just ask for an at-home one. And I was too like not in it when I was on the like talking to them on the phone. I didn't ask for an at-home one. Again, they didn't offer, so I don't know if they even do it. I'll study you sleeping. Huh? Oh, Voxel. That's actually something that I was thinking I had too. Because I'm not going to lie, I read that it's also, if you have a deviated septum, it's also a little tough to breathe through your nose, from what I understand. And that's what I'm kind of like feeling. I've been noticing even more, like, especially over the last year, that I tend to switch from my, when I'm out, and walking, I tend to use my nose. But when I'm like chilling, I tend to use my mouth and my nose now. It's really weird. Like, and then when I'm sleeping, I fucking use my mouth. I always be studying Alex when he's sleeping. Man, joke's on you, bro. I don't even got a lamp, dude. Joke's on you, bro.
Hey, good-looking person.
Big
Hope
T,
you're doing
dude.
well.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Oh, man. Thank you, man, for 11 months, dude. The septum was key for my migraines and sinus issues. Oh, it could lead to that, too? Interesting. Okay, I did not know that. That's very interesting. Johnny, thank you so much for 13 months.
What else that mouth do toe? Flushed face.
Huh? Flushed face. Don't kill me, bro. Don't kill me. Sleep apnea can also make you wake up super tired. Dude, I have friends who told me that they got on like the CPAP stuff and like they basically went through all this stuff and they said that after a few days of using it, and some people were even saying after like a day of proper sleeping, they feel like a totally different person. So it makes me like wonder if I do have something, then I wonder how I'll wake up. That's what I'm just kind of curious, dude. Kelny, thank you so much for 3 months of being here. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Good sleep is super important. Yeah, which I'm slowly learning about. Dude, that's one thing I kind of want to talk to you guys about this because I've been on this like learning kick lately. Dude, I've been like so into learning about not new things per se, but I've been like honing my craft with things and like really starting to like dive deep into some of the stuff that I've never used to dive deep into, which is kind of like some of the cinematography stuff and even more so into cameras than I once was, like color, like, you know, how to do color with cameras, stuff like that. It has been a blast. Like, I am loving it, and it's really been inspiring me because I think for a little while there, I was getting a little uninspired just with photos and video and stuff, but it's been really inspiring. I learned so much in the last week alone that I'll be applying to like stream in the next few days and all that. But dude, if you guys need like a kick in the ass to start something new, dude, or even just like continue on something you're doing, bro, just do it. It's a different feeling when you're investing time into something and you're actually, you know, absorbing that information. Totally different feeling, dude. totally different feeling. So I don't know if this one's really considered a budget build, to be completely honest with you guys. We'll see though. This is the all chromed out version of this. So, Mr. Buddy, thank you so much for the bits, dude. Appreciate you, man. But today should be an interesting build. I'm afraid to use my hands here, but we'll wipe it down as we go.
Best part of the day.
Alpha, thank you so much for the 7 months, dude. I appreciate that. Been investing into a lot of gear, but I don't have the motivation to go out and create something. So that's also a common thing that I also have Aterist, which is like, I also tend to kind of start and then stop. You know what I mean? So this is the KBD67 with the chrome finish. Obviously some pretty harsh machining marks on the inside. I've never seen this version in person. The quality's okay on this. I can definitely see some speckles of stuff. Like, it's not 100% perfect. But I mean, like, I don't think this thing costs all that much. So am I like 100% upset about that? Nah. Can you share some of your resources for learning lighting? So I'd say one of the channels that I am most inspired by. I have been watching this guy here for fucking years. But one of the channels I'm most inspired by is DSLR Shooter. His channel has really inspired me to like learn things. And just like some of the stuff that he does, like even just taking inspiration from his room and his backdrop, loving it. Other than that, like some other lighting's interesting too, because I don't really watch too much on lighting, like standard key lighting. Another thing I would suggest doing is play around with one light. One singular light. That's all you should start. Is there a command for it? The clock? I don't even think it's out yet. It's from Parallel, believe it or not. They sent these over. They were just like, you can take a look at them, and I fucking love it, dude, so it gets a spot on the desk. Long message incoming. Getting a CPAP changes everything. I had issues with breathing and congestion along with snoring. I got a CPAP, all that went away, and my allergies got so much better. Ah, man, I'm excited, also nervous. How is sleeping with the CPAP, though, Mr. Hockey? You know? What light do I use? It depends on, like, I have a few different things that I use now. But I'd say the main light that I use right now is something called the Compact 200 from Nanlite. That is the main light that I use. And then like I said, start learning. You can use any light you want. Just start learning. Don't be afraid to start learning with your light and start, like, what can I say? Experimenting and trying new things, you know? So have you been Great Otos? Huh? Also, I need to file something for copyright if I change my Fortnite username to Nimbus Otos. No, you can do whatever you... Dude, I saw there was a Fortnite update that had the fucking graphics get, like, completely overhauled. Why are there so many screws? Are these, like, extra screws for this? You know what I realized, too? Did they not... I actually don't know. This keyboard kit was really confusing, by the way. I have other gaskets we can probably use, but I don't think gaskets were put inside the package. But we can use something else for gaskets. Not a big deal. We can figure something out. Extra screws. Yeah, Pancake. Is it the silicone? Oh, is it the mid? It's this thing? Oh, I'm so confused by what's supposed to go in here. Is it one of these? No, these are plates. The mid silicone? I think this is the bottom silicone, right? I have no idea. It's the mid plate? You know what? I'm gonna try something completely different here. I don't think we have a mid plate. I don't think a mid plate thing was sent to us. It's okay, Pancake. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try something completely different with this. Top mount? No, we're gonna try something completely different. I'm gonna attach it all, but I'm actually gonna use gaskets and mid-plate foam because I think I have tons of mid-plate foam just sitting around. So we're still gonna make this 100% work. Because I don't think this is for this board, and this I think is an extra weight. This is Bella on it though. I wanted to do that with my light before I traded it. Oh, you mean like rehaul it? Yeah, I think the silicone would have ended up being kind of a boring sound signature anyways. Silicone, mid-silicone is really, it's really harsh. Stack mount, we could also try that too, yeah. We could do a whole bunch of different things. We can try a whole bunch of different things. That looks like KBD67 light parts, but not for that case. Yeah, I think the other one's not for this case. The PCB should work though. The silicone's for the light version, yeah. Oh, this is brass. I really like the finish on this. Oh, so this just sits in here. Actually, that low-key kind of looks nice. I don't know why, I really like the way this looks. So what screws do I use for this? Dude, I don't even know what screws I'm supposed to use for this. That high key looks nice. It's just, I think this board's a little... So I have to admit, if there's criticism I'm going to give for KBD fans, this kit comes just like this, which is confusing. Because then you have to go and find the right parts, which are all sold out. And then, I don't even know you only need screws for the stabilizers. It didn't even have stabs in the box. So, do you not put screws in this pancake? Because this should screw in, right? I don't know. That's what's a little confusing about this. They sold kit recently for the metal. No, they're not already in there. Sup, Pumpkin? How you doing? Let's see. Super glue it. I can try putting in another screw, and then let me check the size for the brass weight. They look a little bigger, but let's see. Will these stabilizer ones work? Curious. Have you tried the 722 by Geonworks? We can use these ones here, no problem. We can use the stab ones. 722. I have not tried that. There are a lot of boards. I'm really like aware that there are so many boards that I haven't yet to try. This week here though should be a pretty fun week of different projects and different boards. Look at this handsome man. Oh my god. Thank you, Snoopy. Yeah, dude, they sent over 2 clocks. My girlfriend really liked the other one, so she took that one there. Why is the Jaguar V2 $700? I think that's pretty in line with what Monike charges for most of their stuff. Like even the Tomo is pretty fucking expensive. And I think the $700 isn't that the other what is the other currency? I'm so sorry for butchering this and not knowing. What's the current SGD? Is there like a full thing for that? Isn't that like that currency and not American dollars? Because you have to switch on the site. Again, I'm so ignorant. I don't know. It's just Singaporean dollars. That's it? Okay. Yeah. So sorry that I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm pretty positive that's all it is. Perfect. No rattling. Dude, we're going to make this work. Ain't nothing, dude. We're going to make this work. Easy peasy. I like this color. Let's use this color.
3 months already, gang.
Aesthetics, dude. Thank you so much for the prime, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, bro. Easy. This is going to be a cute keyboard, dude. All right. I don't need this bottom silicone at all, but I will keep it in case for something else. But let's start lubing our stabilizers, shall we? Oh my god. X, thank you so much for the prime, bro. I appreciate you, man. I just realized I hate soldering and I like hot swaps so much more. I butchered the soldering job in my 722. I mean, you can always send it into someone to get desoldered and kind of fixed up, but it can be an expensive process. Totally up to you, though. Burrowing.
A whole 3
Dude.
trimesters already? Hope you're having a splendid evening, Alex. Alexot love Alexot cozy Alexot wow Alexot you woo.
I like that other one. It's like Alex. Wow. Dude, thank you so much, Owl. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Repurposing silicone? Huh? So, we're going to try something
Sonnet
completely different.
just shipped any last minute tips. Also thanks for all your advice.
Oh, dude, no
Happy
worries, man.
holidays.
Last minute tips for the Sonnet. What switches are you putting in? And thank you so much for using your prime on me, dude. What is the switch of choice? What kind of screws are these? I can barely tell. I'm just going to use this one here. My eyes are not it today. Alpacas. Alpacas are a great switch for that. I would suggest, me personally, I really like the Sonnet with the mid-plate foam in it, but feel free and do whatever you'd like, obviously. Dude, sponsors, thank you so much for your prime, man. I really appreciate you, dude. And then with this on it too, like, again, with any keyboard, this is general advice. Please take your time. If you take your time, it'll be so much better of an experience. Like, truly it will. So much better. The bottom of the new 67 looks sick. So this is the Chrome version that I think was only limited availability. I'm not too positive on the availability of this, but I don't think you can get this anymore. So what I'm gonna do, does this plate even technically work in here? Yeah, it does. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add just some, what's it called? Why am I stammering on this? Gaskets on this, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll probably just put some standard pour on, and then that'll just get all closed up. Easy peasy. Which way does this go? And we'll just lock it into place. Actually, it'll look really cool with this plate too. How would you change the key market? How would you make an enhanced typing experience more available? So you can't. I think there's already tons of great steps in place for a great experienced keyboard.
When I bought my Sonnet, I was told it would ship in February. Today I got the email saying it shipped.
Dude,
keep an eye on
awesome.
my email if you bought a Sonnet.
Yeah, I think they are shipping them out a little bit. Some of them. I wouldn't expect every single order. Like, don't everyone get their hopes up. But pretty cool that they are. Give me 1 second. I'm going to find some gaskets. Alright, got tons of gaskets. Oh, wrong sheet. Literally everywhere as far as the eye can see. What keycaps are closest to GMK? Outside of GMK, wait times are insane. The problem is I don't know a good alternative. Actually, let's do this last. I think personally, if you are looking for a good alternative, I mean, you could just get PBT stuff, or you could go with the ABS stuff from KBD fans. But I mean, like, can I ask you what's stopping you from purchasing the already in-stock GMK units? Because there are lots of in-stock units already. Like, if you do truly want the GMK quality stuff, there is, I'd say, like, oh, is it just the money? I'll let Xproof answer, I guess, there. What kind of layout is this again? So we need a 6.25. So 4 total stabs. I don't know many good in-stock sets. So what kind of colorway are you looking for? I don't know. I think right now the best ABS stuff that's like similar quality that I've experienced happens to be... I like the PBT fan stuff. The ABS from them is pretty good. What else? What else? I have not tried the drop stuff, so I couldn't tell you guys a good answer there. What else? There's also DMK, I believe. And I think
Alex
some of those are in stock.
Nice KBD67, but can you KBD69 me Craigasm?
Huh? You could also go with the key Kobo stuff. I actually got that stuff in. If you guys want, I can take a look at it. I have a keycap set we're already using tonight, but I could just put it on just to show you guys, because I have the client's keycap set, but I can just put on the KBD fans one to show you, or not the KBD fans, the key Kobo ones, if you guys want to see that. So I could technically do that. What am I doing? I need wires. How Milky Way keycaps? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't mind Milky Way, all right? My issue with Milky Way is some of the sets are still kind of inconsistent. And I kind of find that with things like coloring and some alignment. So it's not that I don't like them. It's just I feel like the quality of them isn't like 100% there. And it seems to be varying issues. So I don't know how I truly feel about it. Like I said, it's just varying issues. 1, 2, and 1 more. First time catching stream. What's going on, Spooky? How you doing? Love watching your videos while I work. I'm glad someone does. Thank you so much for being here, dude. I really appreciate you. I hope you're having a great one today. I just bought my first keyboard, Zoom TKL, trying to be budget friendly. I went with Gatoron Cap V2 Milky Yellows. Great choice. I love Gatoron cap switches. And Keychron Pixel Universe keycaps. I have not seen those. Those I am not aware of. Actually, let's use this today. But I'm sure they're really nice. Is that dope hoodie owner Alex? Petardo, what's going on, dude? How you been, man? Cherry Copper is a dream come true for me. Oh, yeah. So many people are really... I see a lot of people talking about that one there, too. Mode Sonnet best config? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I think the PC plate and GAT inks is kind of a big win for me. And normally I fucking hate GAT inks. I try to stay away from using them just because I normally don't love the sound signature of GAT inks. But I'm not gonna lie, for some reason they kind of hit diff in this build. The one I have in front of me might be one of my favorite builds. I also do like the long pull combo with aluminum plate. Also not a bad combination of things. Is it the brass weight included? I don't know if the brass weight was included on this. This is a client's build, guys, so I'm not too sure if this did come with one. I'm honestly not positive. Can I get a sub refund on the slander of GAT inks? Okay, if you want, you can. I'm sorry, Ann. I disappointed you. Brass weight was extra? Okay, I didn't know that. I'm curious how it's gonna sound with the brass weight. Is it me or did they chroma on both sides of the Sonnet inner weight now? So, if you remember when we did the Sonnet, I think maybe I don't want to put words in Nathan's mouth, but I think Nathan and I both commented on the fact that I think both sides needed to be done, or I think even a lot of the prettier stuff on the internal weight was done on the inside where you couldn't see it. So I think they switched it up and they did both sides. Because the copper was like that too, right? The copper had the nicer finish on the inside for some reason. It's visually fatiguing, the chroma stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I feel you there. Honestly, I kind of feel you there. The super duper chroma stuff has been kind of annoying. How do I make it easier to wait for S.A. Ramsey's almost 2 years, no production? They haven't started production on that? Dude, I'm still waiting on cat keycap sets. Lord knows what's going on with those. Apparently Key Rative has just been like trouble. I don't know, man. There's no solid solution for the weight of things. You kind of just have to put it on the back of your mind. But if you can't wait for it, you gotta like, I guess for next time, you know, you can't go through with it anymore. No more keyboard stuff. Is this your full-time job? It is. I'm very blessed and very lucky that you guys like me enough and you guys watch me to allow me to keep doing this full-time. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Seriously. Cat Mizu, almost 3 years. Has it been 3 years? Jesus. I want those NK copper keycaps, but the fact that the standard escape key is alpha colored bugs me. Is it? I need to look at that again. I don't remember seeing that. I guess I'm more of an accent escape guy. So I'll have to take a look. Cat timelines are a shit show. Yep, that's why. Have you guys seen any cat keycap group buys recently? I think they closed it off completely. GMK sounding like not a bad deal now. All I'm saying is people complained a lot about GMK. And it was never, it was awful at one point, I'd say, but it was never like truly like your product was never gonna come. It was just kind of slow. Cat, who knows? I'm just happy that my cat Atlantis looks amazing. I have 2 or 3 cat sets and all of them have warped space bars, so. What's good, Alex? Dude, Hoppa. Dude, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, man. How are you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing good. Nice to see you. My Milky Way set is 9 months late now. Oof. I'm still waiting on a few keyboards that are really late. I'm kind of like getting on the disappointment spectrum of things now. Because just like, I get there's delays and stuff, but some stuff I feel like is unwarranted delays. Which is whatever, I guess. Rukia? No. I mean, I think Salvations are done now. I don't want to put words in their mouth, but I think Salvin is completely finished with them. I think there's a few things left for Anno, if I'm not correct. But I'm pretty positive like all the orders are done. I know they're waiting on one last thing, and then I think they ship them out. Who are you, my dad? Huh? Sharo GB feels. That was disappointing too. But you know what? Speaking of that though, and this has happened about a few things, which I want to also put in perspective for us, you know, as consumers. Let me say this. I understand that people were really frustrated about the Sharo GB. It even frustrated me to a certain degree. Just seeing like people get bad products and stuff like that. But this is the same thing that happened even with a few other projects that didn't go as planned, or the sale didn't happen as planned. In life, you know, people are going to have fuck ups. I don't know how they ended up dealing with it. But in the midst of trying to figure things out, what I didn't love seeing was people submitting death threats, people lashing out in all the wrong ways. that stuff there, like even what happened with Owl Labs that one time too, and people just like doxing other people, bro, that stuff there is not, like, that's not how you handle problems. Like, that's just being vengeful and petty. Like, that's not an adult way to push things forward. In fact, you end up slowing things down that way. And I get it, but it's stupid. Like, I get it. Something happened to a product that you worked really hard for, and I really understand that. Because it's happened to me too, but, you know, there's better ways, I feel. You can be stern, but I think there's better ways to deal with things. Because you have to remember, it's another person that's still dealing with this. With Owl Labs a while back, the sale ended up, I can't remember all the details. Basically with Owl Labs, something happened with the sale, and the sale fucked up or something like that. Like, the actual sale screwed up, and I think bots ended up buying stuff. I don't remember, but people are really fucking upset. I think, wasn't it jelly? I don't even remember what board it was. People were really fucking upset. I think, Shendy, that was a different thing entirely. But man, I just think it's really bad. Like, it doesn't help anyone. They swapped WK and WKL orders. Yeah. Yeah, that was another time, I think. Suit had that, but I also think there was something with the sale. I meant last stream, where'd you get the clock? It's actually from Parallel Design, the same people who made the sequence. But it's not out yet. I don't know when this is coming out. Again, trust me. Please, trust me. I can get, is there a very slight delay on camera? You might have to refresh if it is. I didn't change anything, I swear to God. Trust me, there are better ways to deal with things than being vindictive and like angry and stuff like that. You'll get more things done. Again, you can be stern, you can be angry, but I think like taking it out in a very vengeful way is a no-go. That is a definite no-go. Take it from someone who deals with anger a lot. Please. Simple life, a simple file, a chargeback. Yeah, if you're really not that happy, you can do that too. KBD fans are doing a restock on alu cases in different colors. This is a client build. I have no idea if this board's ever going to be sold again. I've actually only ever built a KBD67 once. Ever in my entire life. Someone revved their engine outside. One of my hot swap contact pins broke while I was putting in my switches. The hot swap socket still works. So let me read that again. One of the hot swap contact pins broke. Hot swap contact pin broke. Should I be okay soldering a new hot swap socket? As long as the contact pads are still attached, you can totally solder it on. But if the contact pads have completely ripped off, then you're kind of out of luck. There are 18 of these still? What? I'm not gonna lie, I checked this like last week and there was none left. Didn't even have a web page for it. In my NK87? Oh no. Was it user error or was it just something that happened? Was it bad? The socket's off? Alex ordered 200 Nixies today and I blame you. I will be lubing a whole bunch for builds this week. I have so many to get through. The pads are attached, but one of the gold contact pins came off. The switch still makes contact though. Yeah, I mean, you can always just solder it back down too. You could always have that option too, without having to disassemble anything. I think I broke a hot swap socket this weekend. Are you guys, how are you guys inserting switches? Are you guys, be honest with me, are you guys not taking your keyboard apart? I know they're hot swap sockets, guys, but you still gotta put them on something flat to, you know, punch things in. What's the story here, guys? How do you even break a socket? You can, believe it or not, you can actually break them pretty easy. I want the desk you have, but it's not very deep. They make a deeper version of it though. They do. It's just the other one's too deep, and I personally don't like the other one's just too deep for me. Look up the different sizes of Eckenbockens, or whatever they're called. Eckbockens. Pause? Okay, dude. Listen here, chat. Thoughts on pink Robin switches? I like them. They were pre-lubed, right? I thought they were pretty good. My PCB was flat on the desk, like it always is. I guess it still is possible to break them that way. Yeah, so the pink Robins are pre-lubed. I think they're pretty decent switches. As with most of the pre-lubed ones, they're always going to be a little different than hand lube, like by yourself to your preference, obviously, but I thought they were pretty good. Wondering how long the subathon on Sunday will be so I can make sure I have free time for it. I'm not doing like a long subathon. It'll be how I think I'm going to have 3 or 4 keyboards planned to build, right? And depending on how long those take, that's it. Like that'll be the subathon. So it'll be whatever time frame I can get the keyboards built in. If that happens to be 4 or 5 hours, or 8 hours, like Pancake just said, then that'll be the time frame of it. But once those are done, like I'm not gonna, unless it's just to do the giveaways, I'm not gonna stick around past then. It's not meant to be something that's gonna like absolutely murder my sleep schedule. It's just meant to be something fun within a time frame. How many boards? I should be building like 3 or 4. And then I'll be giving away like 15-ish. Oh, here. If you swap switches enough, the contact pad, pins in the hot swap socket will get loose and not make contact. Yep. And in some rare cases, not even rare anymore, in some cases, they just literally don't work. Like they just stop working immediately. I've been noticing, like I said, I've been noticing some of the switches recently. The contact pins are just already spread out too much and they just don't work. Like they're not making contact inside the hot swap socket. Do you think Nixies need lube and film? I suggest at least lube. Alex then proceeds to speed build running boards in 3 hours. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes me. Don't forget, I'm chatty, you know? You sent it to me on Discord? Oh, just see what I broke? Okay, let me take a look in 1 second here. Let me put these stabs in. Not gonna lie, most recent hot swap board has some pretty bad kill sockets. I don't understand what it is recently. I like Heine PCBs. Odd, interesting, I love Heine PCBs, but odd thing about Heine PCBs, I find they're more difficult to solder. Like the solder doesn't necessarily like stick to the gold contact pad as good as some of the other stuff does, or as well as some of the other stuff does. What are my opinions on Zaku's and cream sodas? I think they're both good switches. I still don't truly understand why Zaku's blew up the way they blew up. Some people say it's just the colorway, but the cream sodas have a bit of a deeper sound signature. Was it, I think I say this every single time, was it Shubes? Did he make them explode in popularity? How did banana splits blow up? I honestly don't understand why banana splits blew up either. I got sucked into the hype of those too. Your social battery is going to be non-existent Sunday? We shall see. I'll have to be a little bit less enthusiastic right off the rip of the stream there, but we shall see, dude. All right. Let's screw in these last ones here, and then I'm gonna go see where I put, I think I do have some foam somewhere. I think it's in the front. And we'll have to cut some foam up. How much do those lubes cost? How much does lube go for these days? It depends on where you buy it, but I think it's like 15 bucks for like a little tub these days. But 15 still? Atra, do you not like when I do that? $8 for is it $8 for 3 mil? I'll just move the screwdriver off camera so nobody has to see how I place the screwdriver. And I don't have to make nobody nervous. Alright, let me go with some foam for this. Monica Hero should have shipped out today, and I'm super excited to finally see it. I'm so I think I want either a Hero or a Tomo. I really do for myself. I like the way both boards look. So I'm on the fence. Like, I don't know which one I want to buy. Yeah, I'm thinking the Tomo too. I don't think the Tomo sounds meh. Oh, I gotta remove all these things. What do they even come with this? This is Smoge. This is so tedious. The Tomo's so expensive for what it is though. Is it wrong? I also really like that special edition one. I don't know if there's still some left. I think I saw some on the website. I'm not sure if it was still in stock. The one with the silver backing there. Dude, I'm just in love with O-ring style keyboards. The feeling of O-ring stuff has just been like so pleasant. There is. Price is subjective. It is. You know what? Maybe now is a great time to remind people. Honestly, guys, I know we all love these keyboard things. We really do. This should work. I think I have to chop some foam out. But all I can really say is you spend your money wisely. Don't go overboard on things. That's it. Surprised at the hate the Tomo gets. The TGR design board can never go wrong with that. I don't want to say you can never go wrong with that, but I will say that there is experience there for sure. I don't know. I think it's a good looking board. Originally, when the Tomo came out, I think I was a bit dismissive of it. Not gonna lie to you guys. I think a small part of me thought it was kind of meh, but I've grown to really like it. Oh, the scissors in the other room. One sec, guys. Let me wait the scissors. Cloudline, top mount for Cloudline. I did not like the O-ring in the Cloudline when I tried it. I thought it was kind of meh. People who didn't try, I don't know, who bought just to flip. I wonder how annoyed those people are who bought to flip when they realized that the board didn't need to be bought to flip. So I kind of wonder how annoyed they are. What's up, dude? What's going on, man? How you doing? We're just trimming up some gasket here. Or some mid-plate foam here. People hate on it and here I am typing on it to chat. Hey man, let people hate on things. You know, at the end of the day, as long as you like what you have, that is all that matters. I find a lot of hate comes from lack of understanding. You know what I mean? I don't think we need a lot of mid-plate foam for this, so I think this is actually good enough. Maybe we'll put the spacebar too. Does a north or south facing spacebar wire matter? You know, that is a great question in which I really don't know the answer to. So nice.
Just
Pure
a Prime
Light
sub, but happy Christmas and Merry New Year.
Dude, that is not just a Prime sub. I really appreciate that. That helps me a great deal. Helps the channel. Thank you so much, dude. Pure Light, Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year. Or I guess Happy Christmas and Merry New Year, like you said. Mr. Hockey, thank you so much to the tier 1 for 32 months. Jeez. So nice. It's almost been 3 years.
It's almost been
wild.
3 years.
That is
I hope
so
you
crazy,
and your
dude.
community keep going strong.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I think I might need to poke some holes in this. Yeah, we'll poke some holes in this. Pretty plate. How's the O-ring on the Tomo? I wish I had like a good way to mark where all these things are. Because I'll just have to cut them out now. KBD boards must get fairly good, right? They've been iterating for a long time. Yeah, I would say like they can get pretty good. I would say that for sure. Okay, where's the other one? Here, so we'll just cut that out. O-ring is really good with aluminum plate. For which build? Sorry, which one? So one there, one here. Dude, the alien had to get delayed again. I was supposed to do that again recently, but something's going on with shipping with that. I think they're waiting on like a singular part for it. So it did get delayed one more time. Unfortunately. They designed too much around foam. Who, KBD fans? I don't think so. I don't think it's necessarily true. And I don't think, even if it is true, I don't know if that's a bad thing per se. Because I think it's okay that it's designed around foam. We're just doing some clipping of these. To use macros? Not really. Dude, I don't really use hotkeys all that much for things, unless it's Photoshop. But even recently, man, like I've really slowed down even my like hotkeys with Photoshop. Like I've just not been using them. Oh, did I totally miss the mark on this one here? I did. It's right here. And then one last one right here. Do you guys use macros? To be fair, the Tiger 80 Lite sounds more fantastic plateless. Have I tried a plateless Tiger 80 Lite? I don't think I have. Okay. Sorry, foamless? Really? I didn't really like it foam. I tried the foamless version of it. I didn't really love. I didn't love the foamless version of it. And we just got the spacebar one to do. How is the flex? On which one? Would you say the AL6 would be worthy addition if you take L's on unicorn raffles? Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty nice keyboard. I'd say it's a worthy addition if you were looking for something like that, for sure. Okay, this should be good. Should be able to put this on, no issue now. Perfect. Why do people have issues with foam on keyboards? The foam, man, if you really want to know the answer to that, that dates back many, many years ago. Many eons ago, there was a war between foam and no foam in keyboards. I believe that debate started with the jelly. And people got mad. They got pretty mad, dude. And the keyboard community divided into two groups with a small subgroup. There was one third group, but it was very small. It was people who thought keyboards shouldn't be designed around foam. Those people were mad because they said, well, hey, a good designer shouldn't do that. And they were stuck in their ways like that. Then you had the people who liked the foam and said, I don't understand why it's so bad. Why are you angry at someone doing something different? These sides both clashed for a long time. And then what happened, there was this third subgroup. They didn't fucking care. They just liked keyboards. Very small subgroup, though. Probably the more smart people, to be honest. The battle got pretty big between both of them to the point where there was content being made, like, you know, oh, fuck foam, like, designers are trash if you like foam. Then what happened was the side that hated foam got really outvoiced by the people who were this third party. The third party rose up and they're like, who fucking cares, guys? They rose up and everyone started to go into this third wing of people who didn't give a fuck. It doesn't fucking matter. And that's basically what happened. That's all. Hey Alex, I got my Sonic this weekend, and I have to say I might have to use the E word. Don't say it, dude. Compliment for sleek. You know who's looking extra sleek today? You. I hope you're having a great day today, dude. Some crazy lore. Thank you, Sleek, for being here. I hope that you're having a fantastic day and having a lovely one in general. So I did put some extra lube on these. So I thought they were a little light. Veteran speaking from his real life experiences. I was in the do not give a at first I started off personally in the side of let designer, like, I like foam, let designers do what they want to do. And then I transitioned into that third party, which was like, dude, why do you guys fucking care so much? Oh, positivity, I can't do the Zoom. The Zoom doesn't work right now. So I will refund you your points later. I'm so sorry. But I'll do like a manual Zoom, like a... See, it's even more scuffed because it doesn't really work. Hydrates, got you. Son, thank you so much for the Prime, dude. Thank you, Chozo. The quest for Thok, that's another story. Thok and all those other words, I think at one point they had some meaning, at least. They were automatopoeia words for some sound signatures found in keyboards. Then what happened was people realized they could make money off of those words. So everyone started to include the word Thok and Clack in their YouTube titles. And then the words lost all their meaning. And now people say other dumb words that I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about when they're saying the word, about what sounds that actually means. Yeah, I've seen people do like, it's a thunky sound. What the fuck does that mean? What does thunky mean? Dude, I don't know. No, you can't say those words in this channel. Chozo banned them a long time ago. I don't have a problem with the sound. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people can describe something. This is what started to happen. This is when I started to like lose understanding of it personally. People were submitting build requests saying, can you please make this board sound thocky? Or like, I really want a creamy, marbly, like, sounding keyboard. And then at that point there, I'm just like, I can't please you. Like, there's no way I'm gonna, know what this means to you, because like only you can really know what that is. Like, I can build my perception of it, But ultimately, that's what it is. Just your perception of what that sound or word means, right? So I was actually going to use PBT fans black and white that the customer sent me, but I'll just use the Key Kobo ones for you guys tonight, and then I'll swap them out later. This is why enthusiasts lube their boards.
Thunk is the noise it makes when you smack someone with a foam hammer.
Do you have a foam hammer, Philip? I'm not blessed enough to have something like that. Well, I'm just kind of curious to see how these switches, because these I picked specifically because the keyboard has backlit RGB. I don't know if these switches will look... Oh, that's pretty nice still. Because they're like kind of transparent-ish. They're foggy. That works. That works for me. I like that. Very, very cool. All right. These are Wuche ones, yes. Does this board support 7U spacebar? I don't think so. I didn't see any 7U options. Oh, Pancake just confirmed no. I'm gonna submit a build request. It's Gordon Ramsay's challenge to, dude, I want to do eventually a cooking stream, but I just don't have the space. I just want to collect boards that make me feel shit, this is great, and pull up monkey type. Yeah, dude, that's still like to this day like why I have my personal collection. If I see a board that I'm just like, yeah, like I love the way this looks, like this speaks to me, I'm going for it, dude. Like I will 100% try to get it. Obviously your taste can change. Like there are boards that I picked up and I'm like, yeah, I don't love this anymore. But other than that, no, dude, it's fantastic. Do you have keycaps for the build already? I have Clear 48, 2048. It's on a keyboard. But yeah, I have keycaps we're using. Very, very nice though. I like this already. I really love this plate color. I'm like fully in love with this plate color. Oh, totally forgot to ping the owner. They asked, can you please ping me when I go live an hour ago? My bad. My bad. Super cool plate color. Yeah, it is really nice. My dream board is Singa board. They finally have a banger TKL that sounds awesome. Yeah, the Jaguar is cool. I like the Jaguar. No hydration? I'll hydrate right now for you. Also, low key, that new Fortnite update kind of looks low key hot, bro. Do I watch the World Cup? Nah. It's not something I'm truly into. No, so that's why these boxes are all ripped open. I actually redid these with a little bit of GS2. The reason I did is just because I found this particular batch a little bit light, so I liked a little bit more personally. Bought 2 Archetype Minerva. Ooh, dude, you know what's so funny? I was actually talking to Toasty today, and I want to rebuild my Minerva with different switches. I think I want to put Nixies inside of it, and I was considering doing that during the subathon as well. Wait, what do you mean it'll be an expensive mistake? If I mess up? No, you won't mess up, dude. If you mess up, dude, we'll figure out a way to make that better. When you wake up in the morning? I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I don't think of a keyboard when I wake up in the morning. I think of coffee. I love keyboards, my guy, but I don't love keyboards that much. Have you guys ever had a keyboard related dream? I haven't. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've had one time. But it wasn't like centered around keyboards. I'm gonna build my Glare TKL with Nixies inside of it. Ooh, that's gonna be very nice. Twice? Are you gonna buy an S65 V2 to keep it to 3.5-inch display? Probably not, dude. Like, I think it's novel and I think it's fun, but it's not something I would ever buy. The money you could have saved. I've had one nightmare about keyboards, and I remember distinctly that I was coming home. This is like a year or two ago. I was coming home from like, in my dream, coming home from like this crazy trip or something like that. And I was so happy, and I came home and I let down all the clients that I had because I just didn't build their keyboards because I was so consumed in this like trip. And I didn't lube any switches for them, and they were just all sending me emails, and I'm like, bro, this is crazy. And then I just remember seeing like how many switches I need to lube, and I was just breaking down. That's as much as I had, man. Chased by MX Browns? How did it walk? I gotta touch a cup of coffee before my SAT 75 in the AM. Same, dude. I gotta have something like. I've been the last few days I've been trying to wake up and then have a cup of water to hydrate in the morning. 'Cause sometimes I just go straight to. Well, most of the time, 99% of the time, I go straight to water or coffee rather. Make Mike lube my switches. He actually asked me to lube some of his switches, so I'm gonna do a whole big batch of Nixies for him and some Dream switches. All right. We are good. Have you tried factory lube Nixies? See, are they selling those anywhere that anyone can get their hands on? I've only tried the unlubed ones, but the unlubed ones, just as a point of notice, I know they say unlubed, and I've already inquired about this with like Mike and them, and they just told me like this is just how Cherry is differentiating them. The unlubed ones have a dollop of lube underneath the spring. So it's unlubed on the rails and the stem, but there's still lube on the spring. And I don't know what the other version entails. Like, I actually don't know. So it beats me. So I don't know what the other one looks like. Yeah, I have no idea what the lube ones mean. It's okay, you toy. Not gonna lie, yesterday at work I was completely done with the day. I made myself a cup of coffee, and trust me, I tell you, it felt right as rain. Love that for you, bro. Sometimes when you get that cup of coffee and it hits right, changes the day. What group buy am I excited for that's coming up? I told myself, and I'm still standing by this, no more big group buys or group buys as of right now until I get my old stuff. I am still waiting on everything still. I have the Kaze coming in. Kaze so lit. And then I also have the Bias round 2. And then I also have the Geist. And I have one other board that I can't tell you guys about. Rookie round 2, bro. Come on, bro. It still stings, man. I haven't got anything in yet. So until I get those in, nothing right now. No, I opted to not get a work one. I have to fall under the same thing that I'm trying to fall under. I'm not buying anything until the other stuff comes in. That's just where I'm at right now. Like I don't feel like it's healthy if I do that. You know what I mean? Keycaps, that's maybe a different story. But right now, I don't think it's healthy. Switching tips here. No chapter 2. I mean, like, I am pretty much going to stick by my word on this. It does feel like group buys have extended windows a shit ton. Yeah, right now I feel like there's been a few that have just been like, oh yeah, and the cloud line just came in too. There's been a few right now that I'm just kind of like, hey, I need these to get done before I can go any further. Plug the butt here a little bit since I went a little lighter on lube. The derivative? I didn't get in on the derivative, although I kind of regret not doing so. That's like the one regret that I have. But I think there's tons of flippers with derivative too. Plug the what now? Huh? The case is so nice. I was debating on getting it. Yeah, honestly, it's not a bad looking case. Although we're doing ours a little different today. We're kind of jerry-rigging some parts of this to be a little different. Since we're kind of, how many do we have here? So we got 3, 6. All right, and then I have one other batch of. Okay. We're kind of doing ours a little different because we don't have all the gaskets. Like, we didn't get sent everything. So what I'm thinking of doing is just putting down some gaskets where they need to be, which is on the edges here. Okay, we gotta cut some stuff up. This is a 65. This keyboard here is the KBD67, the chromed one. Are you waiting for a Jane Me? No, I see that keyboard too. Like, it's weird. I also didn't, like, I wasn't in love with that keyboard either. But it's weird though. I have a weird feeling if I get to build one, I'll probably kind of fall in love with it. Deriv makes me think about calc and physics class too much. That's fair. That is totally fair. The one that got away in terms of keyboards? Huh. I wouldn't say there's like a one that got away. The only keyboard that I really wish I picked up, but I got an L on this, was that red bottom key cult. But I got a fat L on that, dude. That was a huge L. I don't like the way this one here turned out. That one there, I really want it. Jelly, Spring, and Mr. Suit. Do you guys have a keyboard that got away? A regret, if you will. Andromeda? The red bottom key cult was and will always be my grail. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get one. That was one that I would say that, yeah, that was one that I wish I got. Oh, the IU? I think I built one of those, right? That was a really pretty keyboard too. Bear 65. Jelly, how did the Jelly sell out fast? I can't remember that for some weird reason. I can't remember if the Jelly sold out super quick. Kohaku? That's fair. Space 80? Did you just miss the group buy for that? Or was it just like prior to joining the hobby? What happened with that one? Kohaku's gonna have an unlimited Druby? I don't know what's going on with that. That is not something I have knowledge about. The Bower? Ooh, the Bower is kind of nice. Love your stuff. I'm very new to the hobby and found you after looking for the reviews, Celestial Fire Caps, and watch Andy's vid about you. You make the quality content entertaining, high engagement with your audience. I'll be staying for a long time. Hey, no worries, JDM. I'm glad you find my content fun though. What is your dream endgame? Dream endgame. I am not sure what my dream endgame would be. I don't personally feel like you can have an endgame keyboard. I feel like you're just kind of setting yourself up for disappointment with anything like that. QK75 by QWERTY keys, do you think it's a good option? Yeah, it's a great option. I don't think you would be disappointed with that at all. All right, let's do this side now. And actually I have a thinner gasket I want to use for that. Actually, we'll use the same ones. Fuck it. So the thing is when you're setting yourself up for endgame, right? When you're telling yourself like, oh, I want the best available that there is. Think about it like this, and this is kind of my philosophy on this. You're kind of setting yourself up for the end of something, right? You are literally setting yourself up to stop something potentially that you're enjoying. So when you say I want the best of what there is, I don't know, I think it's kind of sad, right? Because that means like after that, you will never find it, you'll never have something as good as what you have now. Which ultimately leads to you kind of getting bored of the hobby. No, I don't have a Tofu Junior, although I would love to do one. Yeah, these are pretty thick pancakes, so we'll use these ones here. I feel like people hate on the new QK because the other QK boards were so good. My thing with the newest QK, which was the 75, which I think is still a great keyboard, was I personally feel like the other QK boards for around the same price were just a little bit more like innovative. And I feel like they didn't include all the fun features of the QK boards inside the new 75, which is kind of sad, I guess. I just like my QK65 in its current state, but I love my QK60. In my opinion, the QK60 was still the best out of all the QK boards. The 60 was insane. 75 is a cursed layout. Wait, how so? How is it cursed? Hi, Ultima. How you doing, dude? I hope you're doing well as well. There's only an end game when you leave the hobby after you get what you want. If not, eventually you'll find something you'll like the same or more. Yeah, there's definitely that side of things too. I don't know. I just don't like setting myself up for like the end of anything, you know? You know why I think people think 75s are boring? It's because when the hobby was starting to really blow up, every vendor, every person was making a 75 with a fucking knob. Not in the hobby per se, but like just all these like outside, non-super customs was just like, yo, that's the keyboard. Let's get on this market, my guy. And I think that's what kind of maybe led to some burnout with 75s. That's kind of my theory behind this. So, what? Huh? That's kind of my leading theory, scientists have told me. All right, there we go. Slap this guy on. Beautiful. And let's screw it all together now. Let's grab our bits. Mammoth 75? I didn't mind the Mammoth 75 though. No, I haven't built the hero yet, although I kind of want to. Keyboard lore expert Alex. Is it the right bit? It is. I've realized for me in this hobby, it's quality over quantity. For me, I find the most entertaining part about keyboards to be, and I know I've said this and I'm not saying this to be cheesy, it is indeed the people, But I love having discussions about what I love with people. Because if I was just to be left to my own devices, I can appreciate things for sure, but you get bored. So I love talking to other people about this stuff. Buying things aren't a hobby? Yeah, I know. So you gotta talk? Very true. That's a dope metallic case. It's interesting for sure. I'm gonna wipe it down, see some fingerprints on it. I can't say I've ever seen something like this. It's not raw alu. What's up, lazy accountant? How you doing, man? It feels like I haven't seen you in a while. Could you attribute combat stats to your keyboards? I don't know, man. Can you? Can you do that? Can you attribute combat stats? All right, we'll see if we need to put the bottom foam. I'm not sure if we need to. Perhaps we do. I'm not sure what this keyboard's gonna sound like. But let me get that other keycap set for you guys. This keyboard causes a binding status effect to enemies. Blinding? Oh, plus 10 dexterity. It's actually a really cool case. All right. The client did send over their own caps, which I literally have right here. Well, I kind of took them out of the box, but we were supposed to use these ones today, but I've already shown you guys what the set looks like. But we'll use this. How's the foot? Yeah, it's a lot better. It still hurts, but it's a lot better today. I definitely feel some pain still. All right, I'm actually curious to see what this set looks like in the inside. I have not seen the tray. Lazy dude.
Nothing lubes my switches more than seeing an Alex stream.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much for the sub. So these are also ABS. Whoa, it's like old school GMK trays. That's what this reminds me of. It seriously does. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna be... Sim, thank you so much for your Prime, dude. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So, gonna keep a $1.50 with you guys. There is definitely, like, this is not like my favorite in terms of the ease a little lower. But again, I don't know how picky you guys are gonna get with this.
If you're gonna copy a tray design, why choose the worst one?
I don't feel like this is a bad kind of shape. Like the function looks good. The shift actually looks really good. The backspace I feel like needs a bit of work on that. The spacing on this backspace is a little weird too. This enter looks good. This enter looks good. All the other legends are super crispy. The numbers look pretty decent too. The 3 maybe could use some work. But I would definitely say this is not a bad looking set. How much compatibility do you get in here? Interesting. All right, let's go back to this guy here. Brown Bear. Thank you, dude.
Hey Alex. Haven't been around, but I hope you are doing well, D.
Dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, dude. Okay, how do I take this one here off without sending everything flying? Just type on the stems, huh? Did you spring swap your Gap Blacks? And this? No, I left. Actually, I don't remember what I did. Yeah, like I feel like the caps lock. I have the other one already open, but I feel like the caps lock is a little spaced out compared to what I normally like. The alphas are super solid, but I will say that some of the mods probably could use some tender love and care. Why do I have a short shift on the top tray? Oh, why is this shift over here? Oh, I guess it's to accommodate space. But this is an ABS set. So this is an ABS set for anyone who is wondering. Will you consider, or will we be building a Canon Keys V2? I am not certain at this point in time. I am not quite sure. A KBD67? Heck yeah, dude. I think I might add the bottom foam to this keyboard, guys, but let's build this first and then I'll decide. Yeah, the alphas are super clean. Yeah, I like ABS keycaps. If I had a choice, all my keycaps would be ABS. Maybe not my CRP sets, though. Or the XMI ones aren't that bad either. Actually, out of curiosity, I don't remember if this does come with one. Does it have scooped Fs and Js? Oh, it does. Very nice. Give me the scooped, baby. Is the plate... That plate is hot? Oh yeah, I kind of like it. It's like a teal. Very, very cool. I got ePPT DBS ABS for my brother's board, but he games a lot. Oh, did it already shine up? That's half the fun though, dude. That is half the fun. Having your keycaps and keyboards shine up like that. Do I put accent keys? Should I put accents on this? I kind of want to. Accents or nah? XMI Mr. Dick set? I have not seen that. My fingers are too fat and chubby for scoops. Which accent? Green, enter, or yellow? I feel like green or this enter, green, enter, or yellow. Green, red, or yellow. I'm thinking the you guys are saying green? Let's do green. Fuck it. Let's do it up. Okay. Do I need anything else from here? I need short shift, right? I think this is the short shift I need. And then I need arrow keys, which are in that one, and then just a function key. Which, you know what? I'll come back to that. I haven't decided. Let's see if this spacebar is nice and straight. Wait, this is like dead straight. That's nice to see. That is very lovely to see, although I'm having problems putting this in right now. Very nice to see. See ya, Big Mac. Take care, dude. Frostwitch. I need to use Frostwitch on another keyboard soon. Man, Neville keys stocked up on striker sets. I got one instantly because I thought they'd sell out fast. I have no idea about stock levels. That is not my department there. Is there any standardized way to straighten a GMK spacebar? I have literally zero clue when it comes to straightening ABS plastic. I don't know if there's a way. I don't think anyone's ever explained to me a way. I don't think I've ever read a way. Thanks, Toasty. I appreciate you, dude. But I'm honestly not sure. I've been told no. Not really. Yeah, you guys would know more about this than me. I have two sets of Crimson Cadet that have really warped spacebars on the 7U spacebars. That's why I don't use the set as much as I used to. Which is sad-ish, for sure. But it is what it is, I guess. Can't really change much about it. And these guys. I think I will put the bottom foam in this, because it is a little bit high-pitched. Actually, yeah, I think I will put the bottom foam. Function and control. This is Pancake. What finish is this exactly? It's I know it's chrome, but like how is this done? I'm convinced Kono is a front for money laundering. That is a bold ass statement. I am not sure though. I can't confirm or deny that. That is beyond my pay range I don't really buy stuff from them. I don't think I've ever have. Delete page up. Page down. That's probably the wrong page down, but it's fine. And then I need function. Let's do the yellow function. Does that look good like that? It's actually kind of cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of different. You know, the accents are kind of cute in this, I have to admit. I do like these accents. I'm looking at it now on the screen. Actually, not that bad. All right, and that's it. I can close this up now. That's how easy is it to close. That's actually not bad. Okay. All right. So that's that. Yeah, I'm gonna open up and put the bottom phone before we do anything too crazy on this. There's 2 functions. Oh, I did put 2 functions, huh? I'll put a note. I mean, I'm gonna take this set off anyways. This is just to show you guys what it looks like. The yellow is actually it's pretty nice. Like, it's a nice shade of yellow. Have I seen the Tofu Junior? I have indeed. Mr. Pancake, do you think I could build one? I don't know if they're... Are they available? Like, is it a group buy? I don't even know what the sale looks like. All the secret macros? Have you seen the Dolphin 65? I have. Wait. Are you talking about the Linworks Dolphin? Sorry, I'm getting confused. I confused myself there. Which dolphin are we talking about? Let's grab the plate foam. Under plate foam, whatever you want to call it. Put this guy in. Put this guy here. Speaking of Linwork, have you tried the Dolus? Yeah, I have my own Dolus. I bought one. I actually really like it. And then I'm actually building a client's Dolus tomorrow. It's pre-order, and once they get out to production, I'm sure the contact man will get a hold of you. Hell yeah, dude. Guys, we're gonna be building a Tofu Junior in the future. Friends and Family Dolus looks so good. Yeah, I like my Dolus. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not the best at typing in general. I'm also not the best at typing on an Alice layout keyboard. So, yo, everyone's been asking me about Louis Toe's Killer 65, dude. I went to go look it up. It looks cool. I'd love to do it, but I unfortunately don't think I haven't been reached out to or anything like that. So I don't know if they want anyone to do anything like that, but it looks cool. I mean, like, I don't really know much past that. Man, everyone's been asking me about that board, huh? Wait, wrong button. Something scuffed happened with FedEx with the Onyx I shipped. I'll Discord message you about it later. Oh, wait, what happened, Fur? Explain it to me. What happened, dude? What on earth happened? What did FedEx do? Was it FedEx's fault? You're the GOAT. Of course, everyone's asking you. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you saying that. That made me happy. I appreciate you, dude. Dude, there's Sir Demetrius. Sir Demetrius, I'm not going to lie. I started stream and I didn't see that you had messaged me. And I'm already done the keyboard. I didn't realize you wanted to watch it. But, so, Sir Demetrius, I have your keycap set here. I just put on something else in the meantime just because they wanted to see this keycap set. Do I have merch? I have some stuff, but, like, nothing I'm like... If it's in customs in Canada or still in Dallas? It's still in customs? With FedEx? Huh? Interesting. I'm curious to see how the PBT would sound on this, actually. I'm very curious to see how PBT would sound on this. Can you see the RGB on this at all? Hold on, I don't love the alignment on this, so I'm gonna actually, because you can see it's a little bit more aligned to the left, and I can tell that with the USB-C. So I am going to slightly unscrew everything and shift it over. Is this a personal build? No, it's actually for Sir Demetrius in chat. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. It's not your set. Your set's sitting right next to me. Apparently, all it took to get my money back was publicly threatening legal action. Wait, who is this for? Whose legal action are we threatening? Goodbye, screw. Okay, let's actually unscrew it all the way and then align it again. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, we are slightly adjusting some of the alignment on the plate and PCB here. Ever so slightly. There we go.
Alex, what thickness solder wire do you use?
0.8 millimeter. 0.8. Let me go find where that screw just dropped to. 1 second, chat. Where did you go, Mr. Screw? Is a Limo cable worth it? In my humble opinion, and I know I have sponsors who have sell tons of different cables. You probably will never need a connector for anything. You will probably never ever in your entire life need a cable connector for anything practical. But they sure do look cool. You Mr. Redeem? I missed a hydrate too. Yoshi! Hey Yoshi, did you know you shine just as bright as this keyboard? And just like this keyboard, actually, that's not a good one. Let me think of a better one. You shine just as bright as this keyboard, and just like this keyboard, dude. You have such a bright future ahead of you. I hope you keep doing what you're doing, Yoshi. Love you, dude. Unless you have keyboards with different USBs. But how rare is that nowadays? Like, how rare is getting a keyboard like that? You know? Like, I don't even remember the last time I had a keyboard that ended up having a different connector to it. It's a little brighter in sound, but I don't mind that necessarily. It sure does look nice. I'm curious to see what the difference in the PBT spacebar would sound like. So let me actually, I have it right here because I was using it earlier. Kind of just curious to see. I use connectors to swap out colors. I mean, that makes sense too. That does make sense. If you're using it to swap out colors like that, for sure. Interesting. Actually, I'm gonna try one more thing, so I'm just curious. Because I want the spacebar to sound a slight bit different. Where's my little bag of switches here? Brighter, you mean creamy? Huh? We're gonna try some different switches in here, just to give them just to give this a little go. Actually, I think a cream soda would sound really nice on this too. Trying to make this perfect. Puller. Let's see what the KTT switch sounds like. Shit. This one here is this one. Okay, I kind of like that a little bit more. Is that Magic Girl? This one? Oh, that's the KTT, God, you guys told me how to pronounce it, the hollow ones? This is a cream soda. Oh, I like the cream soda. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, let's see what this sounds like. All right, this actually looks pretty cool. I got to admit, it is just, I think my only issue with this board is it is a fucking fingerprint magnet, dude. Hollow, that's what it's called. You touch this thing and there's fingerprints all over it. But it does look really cool, though. I have to admit. Like, look at that. Kind of cool. Kind of neat. Yup, fingerprint magnet. Yeah, and where I think the KBD67 kind of went wrong, too, is they put the weight on the inside. Typically, when I find, like, the weight is on the inside and not through the case, I still think that reflects a lot of sound. Actually kind of interesting. I like what we did here. You do not hear a ping. Actually pretty nice. Pear, you DM me about something? Is that the same one? I don't. Pancake is the one that's on the KBD fans Discord right now, like site right now. The mirror polished gasket one, is that technically this, or is this like a different version of it? I don't, because I think someone's interested in getting one. I don't know if this is the same as. Oh, it is. Okay, it is. There you go. That's your answer, Pear. Hopefully that helps. Bright sounding. So when a keyboard's bright sounding, it tends to be a little more high pitched. Brighter sound signatures refer to your graph of frequencies, and that tends to be on the higher range of stuff. Actually pretty nice. It's probably going to be a bit deeper sounding if we use the PBT caps, because these are ABS. In fact, let me check the spacebar with the PBT. Alex, is the sonnet you have on the table silver or gray? It is silver. I'm very happy with this, actually. You know, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't expecting too much sound-wise. Oh, yeah, I like the PBT more. ABS reveals the true sound of stuff. I wonder why it's on the quieter side of things. I don't think this is quiet, but also my microphone might not be picking this up 100%. I don't think this is, like, super quiet, though. Do you think there's a way to build this thockier and deeper with oil kings and oil foams? The only other thing you can do, I don't think I have a sheet next to me to show you. You get yourself a piece of PE film. I like the way it sounds too, actually. It's quite nice. It's like calming. The alphas are really nice. They're very pretty sounding. Little HJ test for you guys. Or you could tape mod it as well. Like technically we could tape mod this. This will be probably a lot deeper sounding. Which actually, Sir Demetrius, if you're in chat, like, do you want it to be tape mod? Do you want it to be a bit louder and slightly deeper? Or do you kind of like this sound signature? I don't know, I actually don't mind this. Do you think there's a way to build this? Oh no, I already read that one there. But yeah, you could try that pair. Tape mod and PE film. A lot of people think that sounds nicer. It's all perspective. So it can be deep, easy. Yeah. Pancake. I know normally this is done with silicone. We used pour-on foam today. With silicone, it's a lot quieter and slightly deeper, but I find with silicone, it's also like not my preferred sound signature anyways. Silicone mid plates are usually not it for me. It sounds good as is. Yeah, I agree actually. I really like it as is. Hey Alex, how do I get my board more creamy, clocky, thacky, marbly, chunky, and thunky? Just feed it a little bit more. If you want it to be a little chunkier, just gotta feed it a little bit more, my guy. Just like, don't be afraid to give it an extra portion. You know what I mean? When it wants a little bit of a second scoop of ice cream, just go for it, bro. And like the sound? Yeah, the silicone mid plates are never like it, you know. That was a lot of buzzwords. It was. How do I make my keyboard a bit more sussy? I don't know. Why are you asking me? Ask Tim. Ask Timothy. He knows. Add a snake and... Huh? Try brass plate and deep start with high pitch end. A brass plate could sound nice when you Tate mod. I actually don't mind a Tate mod at brass plate build. Still don't like brass plates though. I think brass plates are kind of icky. I'm still in awe of the Fear of God hoodie. Oh, this one? I don't really wear this that often because it's kind of big. It's kind of like gigantic. So I don't wear it that often, but I really like the color of it. I'll tell you that much. How long does 5 milliliters of lube last you? Oh, that sounds a little light, but I mean, like, it depends on how you like your switch is done, right? If you have lots left, that's all up. If you're happy with what you're doing, that's all good, you know? Do you respond to Discord DMs? I'm trying, dude, but like, I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of spam that gets sent in there. That's it. Like, there's just so much spam. Yeah, I missed 11 today, so I'll have to go through some of them today. Some of them are, a lot of it's, you know what I get a lot of? It's like, hi, I'm a CNC factory machine. You like keyboards. Do you want to build through us? And I'm like, what the fuck am I building? I don't understand. Why are you in my Discord asking me about this? Long pour linears in terms of sound. I mean, I don't highly recommend them. I would say that they're definitely nice, but it's all up to you in the end. All up to you. Hi, I'm a CNC factory. Do you want to build for us? Do you get that too, Toasty? Pear, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Here's what I'm thinking though, guys. Tomorrow, I was supposed to stream. I'm going for the sleep study tomorrow. So maybe if I have something I want to do, maybe I'll just like stream in the middle of the day. I don't know. But tomorrow I'm going to work on getting you guys like the graphic list of the keyboards for the giveaway. And then Wednesday we do a stream, Thursday we do a stream midday, and then Friday we do a stream, Saturday I'm off. Sunday is giveaway time, baby. You already know what it is, my guy. So you have tomorrow listed as off. I know, but I still kind of want to stream. So, dude, my son just had a sleep study on Saturday. I can tell you more about it. Oh, I'm going for one Hoppa, and I'm honestly a little excited, but also a little nervous. I want to see what's gonna happen. I want to see like, because you don't get results for like a month. They said. I'm curious. I'm curious, dude. Kiss giveaway. You guys can just have it right now. There you guys go. So essentially, they're going to be looking at what a sleep study is they're going to see like, okay, this sounds weird. One common thing apparently if you have sleep apnea is, I don't know the medical terms, but basically this muscle in your throat gets really relaxed and it essentially kind of like droops down, I guess. And then it can cause you kind of like stop breathing in the middle of the night. So your body instantly like has to wake itself up, so you never go into deep sleep. So that's why some people snore, is because like this muscle in your throat. But if it's really bad, like you just never get good sleep. Like you're never going into like the true like deep sleep, which maybe that's happening to me. Who knows? Severe case, we heard back within a few days. Really? I'm curious. They said up to a month. So I'm actually, I'm curious, Hop, if you want to DM me, I'm down to hear about the whole thing. But I'm curious, man. Like, maybe this could change, like, who knows? Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just like I have to lose weight or something. Maybe it's like a deviated septum. Maybe I do need a CPAP. But if it is like one of the more harsh things, this could literally, like, I've heard even some people in the chat today were saying it literally changed the way, like, they look at things and, like, they changed their life because of how they weren't getting good sleep before. So who knows? This could be really big. I'm curious. It's a big thing. 95 is bad, right? I don't know the terms for this. I need to literally look it up. Literally life-changing? Yeah. Literally life-changing. Is this dripped out? This wasn't, like, this is I just bought because I saw it at the Bay and I really liked it. And then they started selling them, like, really quickly because everyone started wearing them. But I don't know. I just like the way it looks. I'm only 25 and it was very significant. Interesting. Yeah, I'm very curious what's going to happen, dude. So curious. For me, I sleep for long enough, usually 7+ hours, but almost feel tired. Pear, honestly, man, maybe you need to get one too. Like, if you're waking up tired, apparently that's a bad sign. It's kind of chilly, man. Like, it's like -1 Celsius. After the CPAP, losing 85 pounds and becoming an athlete, I eventually got septoplasty and uveilectomy, and I no longer need the CPAP. Gadget, dude, I want to know more about what those are. Dude, we need to have a Just Chatting stream one day. I don't think tonight's the night, but dude, I want to have a Just Chatting stream with you guys, if you guys are down, because I actually want to know more about stuff like this. The W1 AT you built is one of the best sounding keyboards I've ever heard. It legitimately is such a nice keyboard, for sure. I really like that too. It's 30 Celsius here? Huh? So weird. Septoplasty fixes deviated septums? Oh, so maybe that's what I need, I think, if I have it. I don't know. I have a hook in my nose. Let me tell you a story. A long time ago when I was in grade school, the reason why this hook exists is because I was walking in the classroom and everyone was leaving the class for the end of the day. And I was bullied a lot. Some kid basically, like, stuck his leg out and tripped me. And I landed nose first into a desk. And it basically, like, that's why you see this, like, hook. I had, like, a decently straight nose before. And it just shifted, man. And I never, it was killing me, bro. But it never really healed properly. And maybe that's also what caused some damage and stuff too. But yeah, dude, fuck that kid, dude. But yeah, it's fucked up. Weird. So strange. Okay, though, guys. I'm going to get off for the night. I got a nose surgery because I had deviated septum and I couldn't breathe in the left. Wait, I also can't breathe in the left. It's really weird. Like, it's not as much as the right side. That's why I'm also curious about that shit, dude. Very, very fucking interesting. The human body is like, this is what I mean, dude. What I was telling you earlier, bro. Learning things lately has been crazy. I've been loving it. Let's actually plug this keyboard in, even though I don't know all the keybinds. Oh wait, the RGB on this is kind of cool. I don't know if you guys see this. Pretty cool. Nah, I mean, you need clear keycaps or some shit, but all right. Who can we go raid? I got elbowed during basketball, and I think I fractured my nose and never got it checked out. Now I can't breathe my left nostril. Bro, are we all in the same boat here? Are we all in the same boat? Who can we go raid? Do we raid Daff? 39 Daff, maybe?
She died.
Do we raid Nine Go? Do we raid Mr. Therak? Let's raid Mr. Therak, dude. All right, guys. You guys have a good one. Did I type that in right? Oh, I did. You guys have a good one. Left nostrils overrated. Yeah, dude, fuck the left nostril. I will see you guys very, very, very soon. I'm hoping tomorrow, if I have some energy before the sleep study thing. If anything, Wednesday, we're building a Dolus. I have some other stuff I want to show you Wednesday as well. I didn't want to do unboxings today just because I was a little pressed for time, but unboxings, and then, oh baby, we got some other fun stuff for you guys too. I'll see you guys soon. I love you guys. Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy Therax stream. Peace out. Big kisses, and goodbye, everybody.